everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Oh, I guess you already saw the intro of the video. This morning I did some Pilates, but before I get in the video, I always forget to say my welcome. So welcome. If you're new to my channel, hello. Definitely subscribe, stay a while, give me a like, and if you're returning, then even more so. Give me a like, it really helps out my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday. It is bright and early. Well, not bright and early, but it's bright and early for me to be out and about. Normally, as many of you know, oftentimes during like Monday through Thursday is when I take most of my one-to-one client sessions. It's when I work on your lift your frequency orders. It's when I'm running courses and events and things like that oftentimes. Except for actually whenever I run a mastermind, which is a more immersive course, and I definitely suggest you get inside one if you've never been inside one. Those I run on Sundays, and it's really exciting. My newest one I just launched a little bit ago that will start in a month from tomorrow, so you definitely still have room to get inside. It's called Let's Get You Rich, and it is a 3-month money mastermind. So it's going to be on healing money stories, transforming your relationship with money, doing all of the inner and outer and energetic work around money to truly transform your relationship and create the financial destiny that you desire, instead of just kind of taking things as they are. Really going deep and analyzing your views around money, what views you grew up with, why you view it the way it does, and overall transform your relationship with it, right? Like, just like anything else, like for example, if someone was dating and they were having not the experience that they desired, so let's say they wanted to find like a really healthy relationship, an amazing partner, someone who's aligned with their values, is loyal, is successful, is genuine, all of these things, and they were finding that that wasn't happening. So I'm just saying, make sure the correct part of that. Then they might start doing work around relationships, right? They might start looking at attachment styles. They might start looking at their childhood. They might start looking at past relationships and habits. That, you know, you would start looking at all these things because you'd want to transform your relationship with it, right? And money is no different. And this is kind of, I feel like, kept hidden or secret. And I speak about this a lot in offerings and in my podcast as well, about how the things that often hold the most power are on purpose created to be taboo and or are held secret / information about those things is hidden / or incorrect in the mainstream media. That's the best way to probably put it, right? If you catch my drift. And so money is such a huge one, right? It's like, so no one wants to talk about it. People get so uncomfortable, people get so triggered, and that should already be such a sign to us, like, wow, if I'm getting triggered about something. Okay, I was about to go through this light. Usually I'm a little bit of a daredevil, but today I didn't do it. Right, like, whenever there's a trigger, I know it's uncomfortable, right? Like, no one likes to feel discomfort, and that's been like the flaw in our society, I would say, in modern society, right? Is instead of understanding that when you're triggered by something, it is your work to do. So for example, if someone's jealous of someone or wants to have what someone else has, and seeing them thrive and be successful is triggering for them, it makes them feel uncomfortable. That doesn't mean that that other person needs to stop thriving and being successful. That's a sign to that individual that something is being lit up in me, and it's usually a desire. And this is like complete other work that I do. This is more like feminine work, I would say, like this that I'm going to segment into for a little bit. But it's like usually a desire that someone suppressed or ignored. It's like they want something, but because they, on a subconscious level, believe that they can't get it, they just pretend that they don't want it, right? I always give this example of like the kid who didn't do well on his test, but then tells everyone like, yeah, but if I studied, I would have done well. It's so much easier to not go after what you want in life and then just say that you don't want it and that you're happy where you are, than to say like, oh, I want more than this, I want to have X, Y, and Z, and then to go for it. Because then, yeah, there's a chance that you'll fail, right? And like, failure is just redirection. Anyone who's created anything of success has had things that have failed, quote unquote, or not have gone to maybe the standards that they wanted. Like anyone, like all of my friends who are also successful entrepreneurs or any clients who I work with, I don't know anyone who's everything they've created has just been like, has worked. And that's the point, right? And even in like investments, right, it's considered, when someone creates, even the top investors, if half their portfolio does well, that's all they need. So their odds are just getting a 50% chance of it being successful. So even if half, on average, right, if they're making like tons of investments, fail, if half of them do well and even like 5% do amazing, that's considered great. So I think some people need to like reframe failure. But anyway, in our world, when people get triggered, instead of understanding that there's something personal in them, I know this is uncomfortable because I've been triggered by stuff before too, and it's so much easier to just react and get angry and like to like let the wound kind of control your behavior, rather than to pause and be like, what am I feeling right now, right? What is this bringing up in me? Is there a desire here of something I want that this is trying to show me, and have I convinced myself I don't want it, right? And money is very much this topic. And so in this mastermind, I'll be really guiding all the amazing people inside. Oh, sorry, the camera. And I'd love to have you inside. It's open for enrollment through literally a 3-month transformation around money, where you will radically transform your relationship with money so that you can have the money you desire, create the life you desire, have a healthy and thriving relationship, and have money be something that supports you in life, that you feel like held by and nourished by, and something that gives you freedom rather than takes away your freedom. I said this in my podcast, but they've done a study on happiness, and the biggest indicator of happiness wasn't a specific thing, but it was being in control of your time, meaning doing what you want, when you want, with who you want, for as long as you want. So feeling in control of your time, which is essentially freedom, right? And money can buy that. And this is I think the most important thing to understand, is it can buy you the control back over your time. And that's what people seek ultimately. Yeah, sure, there's people, of course, like, yeah, you might want nice things like vacations, experiences, love that, but ultimately you want to be able to have the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it, right? So for example, if you didn't want to go on said trip for said reason, you'd have the freedom not to. Or if you wanted to go, you would have the freedom to go, right? So I know I just got into that tangent, but I'm hosting, that's going to start on January 14th. It's a mastermind, so it's me and it's an epic group. There's spots started filling up so quickly for this one, which shows me that how like it must be in a lot of people's subconscious mind. I only create courses when I'm really called to create them, and for this year, I haven't launched a course since the Feminine Awakened, which was in like May, and I've gotten so many messages from people who have taken my courses like, when's the next one, when's the next one? And I don't just like create them, you know, just like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. I do it when I'm really called to, and I really knew that this work around money was so important, not only because I would see it in all my one-to-one work, but in my own life, it's been like so transformative. And I even thought I had a pretty great relationship to it, but really doing the inner work, and then like I said, doing the inner work with all my clients, and just seeing the craziest transformations like literally within a month happen in their lives is just so amazing. And so the Let's Get You Rich, like I said, it's 3 months. It's a mastermind group, so it's me and everyone else who joins. So if you join, whoever else joins, we have a whole group. Like I said, spots are already filling up, so we have our group, but there's obviously still more openings. And we meet every 2 weeks, so bi-weekly for 3 months, starting January 14th on Sundays at 1 p.m. Pacific for 2 hours. Also, not everyone's able to come live, and this is completely normal in any of my courses. You get the full recording if you cannot come live. I think a lot of people have this misconception where they think if I can't come to the time, I can't take it. It's just when it runs live. So a lot of people who take my course who are in other countries and the time zone doesn't work for them, they don't come to anything live, but they watch all the recordings. I get the recordings up super quickly. I get them up literally, like I try to do it right away, if not within a day, so that even if you're not able to come live, you're still in the groups, because we also have a group chat, a Telegram group chat, which is constantly running. I do this with all my courses because it literally builds such community. You literally make best friends inside there. You hear other people's stories, you're so inspired, you're motivated, you're held, you're encouraged by everyone in this group, and the group is like flourishing. It's like chatting all the time, so you just have like this non-stop support, which is amazing. So even like I said, if you're not coming live but you're just watching all the recordings, then you have the group. So even like, let's say the live event was Sunday but you watched it on Monday because you couldn't do it on Sunday or any day, right? Then you just go to the group, then you can just go to the group and chat about what you watched and like things you learned and etc., right? So it's really powerful. Also, my masterminds are really unique and they're very immersive because I work with you personally. So included in it is 3 one-to-one sessions with me, so 1 a month we do, so I can get to really know you, your story closely, and really be able to support you. I know this can be scary if you've never worked like one-to-one with someone, and anytime a new client comes to me the first session, they're always like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared. And then by session 3, we open Zoom and we're like, all right, so on Tuesday, you know, it's anything when you first started, there's like this initial discomfort. I remember when I first went to my first pole class this year, I was so nervous. Oh my gosh, I don't know, like I was obviously gonna go, but I was still like nervous. And now I walk in and like all my friends, and it's just like amazing, right? There's always like that initial crunchiness, not like fear whenever you start anything new. It's just like our mind, right? It's the unknown. And then also you get Divinity for free for the 3 months, for the month that it, so it'll be like actually 4 months probably, for the month that it's running. Oh, okay. okay, sorry, the camera flew. So you also get divinity included for the months that it's running. So I'm really excited about it. So I know like I went into a deep tangent, but it's so powerful and it's really exciting seeing everyone sign up. I have so many people who've been in past courses sign up and so many new people are joining, which is so amazing. So if you've never experienced my work or you've just come to a ceremony or you've just come into divinity, this is like an amazing space to come into. It's also an amazing value, and I do this with my masterminds on purpose. Like, I don't know, if you've just like been wanting to work with me in some way, shape, or form, this is like the ultimate experience. I feel like you will be able to experience such a huge transformation in your life in just 3 months, and I think you'll be literally blown away by the person you become. So that's, like I said, open for enrollment, and I have the link in the bio. You can read all about it. I have the information on there. I explain what it is, who it's for, what you can expect each week. So I really lay everything out quite clearly and quite transparently so that you can really see if it's a fit for you or not. So that's that. So now that I've explained all of that juicy stuff, now I'm going to tell you where I'm going right now. So I'm going on a really fun day, actually. I'm going right now to Errands. If you're in LA, you probably know what Errands is. It's like the grocery store of grocery stores. It's like the Hermes of grocery stores. It's all organic. They have the highest quality things, a bunch of local brands, an unbelievable supplement selection, like literally like health foods on steroids supplement selection. It's really amazing. And they have also an amazing hot bar there, so I'm probably gonna eat lunch there now that I think about it. But it's my dad's birthday today, so my mom ordered catering from there because I always rave about it. So we've ordered catering from there before, and it was so good. So I'm going to pick it up right now. That's my duty. And while I'm there, I need to get eggs for my husband, and I'm gonna probably eat there. I'm gonna get like a hot bar plate. And then I'm gonna go get my friend a gift. I want to show you what it is because it's so cute, but I'm worried. I don't know if I don't think she'll watch this video, but you never know, 'cause she listens to my podcast. But she just got a puppy, like I said. So there's this brand called Polina, and it's like sustainable, really nice quality leather goods. Although I will say the monogram I have on one of my jewelry cases smeared, so I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't do the monogram. No, I feel like that's one of their selling points because it's smeared on me. But anyway, they have this really cute, her dog's gonna be pretty big. It's a Bernedoodle, so it's gonna be 40 pounds. It's a really beautiful leash. She's like, I asked her, I was like, oh, like, I was like, I'm just curious, like, are you gonna use a retractable leash or like a regular one? She's like, definitely a regular one, because obviously when you have a big dog, I didn't even think about this because I have Mia, and I use a retractable leash because she can like run free and it's like fun for her, and it's easier actually for me when I walk with my, like, you know, because I can just click it to stop it and release it. Like, it's way easier than if you're having a leash to roll it up and unroll it. So I really wanted to get it for me. I wanted to get myself one, but I was like, it's just not practical because Mia likes to go kind of further, and I like let her go kind of far on her retractable leash, and I wouldn't want to just like have to roll my leash up back and forth. But I was like, oh my gosh, for her it'd be perfect, because when you have a bigger dog, they could literally rip the part of the leash that's retractable, so you have to have them on a normal leash. And so I'm gonna get it for her. It's really cute. It's like this little leather thing. If I don't show you, because they gift wrap it, I'm gonna record in there, but if I don't, I'll put it on the screen what it looks like. It's so cute. It's like, yeah, leash and the little poop bag rollers in it, and it's really cute. And the color is really beautiful. It matches the color of her dog. So I'm gonna get her that as a Christmas gift. And then I'm hosting, by the time you've seen this, I think it'll be done, but I'm hosting a Activate 2023 ceremony on Thursday. By the way, if you're still watching this after, so I think you'll be watching this on Sunday, when you join Divinity, you get instant access to it. So even if today you want to do the ceremony, when you join Divinity, you get instant access to any events you miss, right? So this month, we've had our 2 events. We've had a letting go ritual, letting go of 2022, and then the 2023 ritual, which those are pretty timeless. Like, you could even do them, what would be, it'll be the 18th when you're watching this, or the 19th or the 20th, like, essentially then. If you're watching in December in general, it's still perfect time to do the letting go of 2022 ritual and the setting intentions for 2023. The 2023 ritual you could even do in January. So if you're watching this and you want to do one or both of those rituals, definitely join Divinity. It's like the biggest question I get. I always try to clarify it. I guess it's confusing, but people think that after the event's over you can't join, but you can, and you'll get instant access to whatever it is that you missed. But I want to stop by and get some manifestation candles. already have copal, but yeah, I like to use the candles in my rituals. I find them very powerful. I've done that for years actually, and I always encourage it in my ceremonies, and in my inside divinity and in the ceremonies, I always guide you through the invocation and the affirmation, how to charge your candle, how to set the intention, how to what to say when you light it, and all those kinds of things. We go into that, so definitely recommend you grab a candle as well if you want to. It's optional, right? If you want to add that to your ritual, when you join divinity and do the recording for this event. But this is so Errands in Santa Monica, the one that I like to go to. I love the Calabasas one actually, but it's so far. But that one's really nice. Like, it's so big, and it really feels like this huge grocery store. The Venice one gives me anxiety. It's like probably really popular, I feel like, because a lot of people live in Venice, especially like who are into health food. But it's like so small. It's just so crowded and so small. The outdoor area, eating area, literally gives me anxiety. I don't know what it is. People think I'm crazy. I just don't love it. That's one that I feel like is really popular. I feel like the Santa Monica one is just like my vibe. I really like it. There's like parking. It's like spacious. I don't know. I just feel I like it way more. And then Quiana is on Abbot Kinney in Venice, so we'll be going there. And then the place I want to get my manifestation candles from is in Santa Monica. I believe it's on Main Street. Yeah, it's on Main Street. So we have a little West LA, I guess, West Side, not West LA, I guess, kind of West Side day today. There's a lot of traffic right now, but I just wanted to update you on everything that's happening. Tonight's my dad's birthday. I think I already said that. So yeah, I'm in charge of all this. My mom's home because we're gonna have like a balloon lady come and set everything, like a balloon structure. It's actually my mom's idea, so creative of her. And yeah, we're gonna come over tonight, and then we have a bigger celebration for my dad on Friday, like a full huge Russian style celebration, where it's like you're going to a ballroom and there's like an event and a show and dancing and music. And I've never gone to one. My parents used to go to these like Russian style restaurants. If you're Russian, you might know what I'm talking about, or you're maybe Eastern European. But when I was little, I remember they'd go all the time, so I'm excited to go. My husband's so excited for this like Russian style celebration. So yeah, that's really, really exciting. Hello, so I'm now driving back. I vlogged a tiny bit. As you saw, I had a little Air One hot plate. I picked up the catering. They were so nice. They brought everything into my car. It was like, because it's a lot of picking up, you know, for everyone who's coming to my dad's birthday this evening, which is quite a bit of people. So, well, not a huge amount, because we're gonna have the celebration on Friday, but still a lot of food. And then I went back and I ate my hot bar plate. I got some wild salmon, a sweet potato taquito, and some buffalo cauliflower. And then I went back because I needed to get, my husband wanted eggs. The Air One eggs are really great. They come from a biodynamic farm. So if you're into eggs, my eyes are, it's been so bright. I've been driving, my eyes are getting watery. And then I went to Quiana to get my friend a gift. I went on Abbot Kinney. You probably saw a little clip. It's right here. The gift, her gift is here. It's so cute. I'm so glad I went in person, because online I didn't notice that the lighter color leather isn't pebbled and only the darker color is pebbled, because I'm not gonna lie, the lighter one just looks cheap. I don't know, because it's like, it's not pebbled, it just is like a normal piece of leather. I don't, it like almost looks like fake. It almost looks like plasticky. Like, cause this, I don't know how to explain it. Like, one, maybe if I can put it on the screen, one is pebbled and one's not. The pebbled one looks luxurious, and the other one doesn't. So I'm really glad that I went in and got that. And now I'm driving. My husband's texting me. I'm really glad that I went, and the bag is so cute. I wish I could just like show you. I bought the little gift wrapping bag. It's just really, really cute. I still might maybe get my friend a candle too, even though this was, I feel like, a really good gift. That candle that I got at the Unique Markets, I love, and I want to order the matcha scent from her. She has a matcha latte scent online, but I'm just like worried it'll smell too sweet. I love sweet scents, but there's like a fine line. I don't know how to explain it. Like, for example, I love coffee candles, but then if it's too strong, it makes me feel sick. So I got this candle from like Topanga last year, and it smelled so good when I first smelled it. I was like, I love it. And then later I would burn it and it made me feel nauseous. So like sweet scents are very, I feel like, or anything that's strong is like iffy, because you might like it upon initial whiff or sniff, but then is it like, if that scent's lingering for hours, I feel like you kind of get a headache. But I love I've been burning the one that I got, the Revitalize. Highly recommend it. It literally smells like the Anthropology candle, but better, and you're supporting a small business, so it was really, really amazing. Oh, also yesterday I ordered some inventory for Lift Your Frequency. A lot of you guys have been placing your orders. I'm not ordering any right now because I got really ready really quick, but that's so exciting. So definitely, if you want to get your order as close to the holidays as possible, if not by the holidays, definitely place your order. Yesterday someone ordered the Up Level, which is so funny. That necklace, when I first launched it, was popular, and I haven't worn it in a while, so I feel like because I haven't talked about it. Like the best sellers are Angelic Guidance, God is the Woman, Grounded in Abundance, and Shakti Rising, and Unconditional Love. Those are like the ones I make non-stop, but that one's really beautiful. The Up Level, I'll put on the screen, is like pyrite all around with selenite, and I made it in a 16 inch, but I think it'd be beautiful in 18 inch as well. Remember back in the day when I used to vlog, I used to play like music and we would sing together. Now I listen to like R&B. Like I listen to like this kind, either R&B because I like it, it like inspires me for pole, or I listen to like music that they'd play like in a like intense sex scene in a movie. That's literally the music I listen to. I don't know what that says about my subconscious, but like this. Like, speaking of which, I need to add this to my playlist. It's so good. This is like my vibe. But this is the kind of music I listen to, so I used to listen to like more rap, I feel like. Even though I'm trying to think of what like rap song I really like. Well, I love a Lil Wayne throwback. When I was little, I used to love Lil Wayne. I'm not kidding. When I was like 12, I don't know how old I was, so I don't want to lie, but I was young. Not even in high school, I would say. I was in middle school or younger. I love Lil Wayne so much, and my parents, on my birthday, I begged them to go to a Lil Wayne concert. My mom didn't even know what Lil Wayne was. My dad did, I'm pretty sure. But my mom was like, we brought my mom with me. And I was like, what is this? And I was like, Mom, you're gonna love it. And then she's like at this Lil Wayne concert. It's just kind of funny. My dad loved it. I remember Carrie Hilson opened with that song. It's like, you're turning me on, you're turning me on. We should listen to that. Just how I like it, you're turning me on, you're turning me on, you're turning me on. It's classic. This is a if you don't know the song.
Yeah. From the street, and all you want me to do is fuck the police. Talking about wee.
But see, like, other than that, I just listen to like R&B style music. I make a lot of playlists on my Spotify. I make them for myself, but I keep them public, most of them. So you're welcome to check them out. My Spotify is just Polina Baragova. Classic. This vlog has been so long already. I know. Really thick, super hydrating lip balm being out, and I want it to be clean. I know there's like Laneige or Bite, but I want it to be a clean brand. So I got this. It's from Mara. I've tried their cleanser, which I like, but I go through it so fast. And their retinol, which is actually really like a plant-based retinol. This is Algae and Moringa Sea Silk Lip Balm. I'll link it down below. It's so good. It's so thick. It feels so good. You know, I feel like now it's winter, I'm feeling dry. Like, I'm putting like triple whipped shea butter on my body, putting lip balm on, putting teddy coats on. Like, it's crazy.